Welcome to my channel, Outside the Levees. I'm Jared Serenay, and today we're going to be hunting some invasive species that are wreaking havoc on our coastal marshes down here in South Louisiana. The first of those species is called the Nutria. Nutria are aquatic rodents that were brought to Louisiana from South America during the fur trading years in the 1920s and 30s. The idea was to farm Nutria for their furs, but the price of fur fell out and the Nutria escaped into the wetlands. There, they overpopulated and took over habitat from the native muskrat. The other invasive we will be hunting is feral hogs. They are descendants of escaped livestock and Russian boars that were brought over for sport hunting. Just like the Nutria, they are very adaptive and very good at reproducing. Unfortunately, both of these species are very destructive to marshland habitat. They root up and eat plants that hold down marshes together, and they displace native wildlife. Their nuisance species status gives hunters plenty of opportunities to hunt them by any means necessary. To get this trip started, I invited my buddies Kendall and Ethan to tag along with me and my son Jack as we go outside the levees to hunt these invasive species. Anything could get got with a truck like that. Anything could even get cooked. We got a stove, we got a knife, we got a cast net. You just gotta be prepared. Strap in, buckle up. We're officially heading outside the levees. Where the levees end, the fun begins.
Oh, we got him! On the move! Let's go! That one's about the size of a real muskrat, but this is a Nutria, so.
Yeah, that's the best ones to eat right there. You could fry that up, whole, put some hot sauce on it, eat it like a chicken wing. Yeah.
So you normally just ate their legs or what?
You can eat all parts, like the back strap, you know, we tend to normally use the hindquarters the most. But you could eat the whole thing. They had one up here on the right. He was in the water. He may have gone in to hide, or we might catch him slipping. Oh. See another one? Yeah. Oh.
How many does this hold? Is the plug out?
Plugged in.
Oh, okay.
So you can take it out if you want. It's real easy. We should start seeing a bunch.
You don't.
You ruined his day.
Yep. And reload.
That was a big one.
Here we go. Another Nutria.
Here you go. He's
What
actually
about
dry.
that? That's crazy. There he goes. Do gators like these things?
They must not, because we sure got a lot of them. You know, they must eat them, chew them, and spit them out.
Huh.
They don't know. See, we got to teach the gators how to cook them right, so that they want to eat more of them, and we have to do the rest of it. So, like, this is what one of the things they do. There's new shoots coming up.
Yep.
Look, they chewed it right off.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They burrow under. So, like, where we're walking here, they got tunnels under us.
And that's
I mean, you can imagine what that does. Like, this stuff is already not super strong, you know? So when you're tunneling underneath it, it's killing root systems.
Okay. And then it's just kind of, is it washing, once the root systems get out, is it just like washing away?
Yeah.
There goes a rat.
There's a real rat. You safe today, buddy.
Do y'all
yeah,
like?
Look, every new piece, they've got it bit off.
Wow.
Every new shoot, you know?
Yeah.
So they eat.
All right, guys.
They like to eat.
There we go. Got another swamp rat. I think we're going to let little man try to shoot some with a 410.
Two.
See right there?
They're about to get, that other one might come in the water, Jack. He's coming into the water. Ah, dang it. All right, hold on, Jack. Stay patient. Watch this safety for him, guys. Help him out. All right, Jack. He's standing still. He's standing still in the bush. You see him? Oh. He's
moving now.
Watch that barrel.
Watch your trigger. Right here.
There he is. Oh, you got him!
I don't think that's gonna be long enough, Chris.
Yeah.
Use that long one here, and then you can use that.
That's a pretty good size one too.
It's gonna be a little muddy. Okay.
I like to baby my boat if you can't tell.
I don't
On the
blame you.
blood and the mud already on here. We kind of like to baby this boat a little bit. Making soup.
Looks like big cow patties.
Swamp soup, baby. One bite?
Nah, I'll pass.
Hey, that's a good one, Jack.
Good shot.
After loading up on a nice pile of Nutria, we had to go see if we could catch some fish too. That is not a redfish.
That is a bass.
That is what we call a green chop.
What are you catching a bass on a dead shrimp for?
Because why not?
Can I see?
All right, bro. That ain't a bad one.
Largemouth bass.
He'll eat. Open that ice shelf for me, Jack. Fish number one. I don't know what it is, boys. We'll have to go point.
What is it, catfish?
Catfish Johnson.
There we go. We'll take it. Big channel?
Fish, little
Nice.
channel.
Looks
Little
like a
channel.
gator
That's a
been
little
chewing on
channel.
him.
Yeah, he got busted up by something.
Use him as gator bait.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
All right.
What's he saying?
All right. He said, Kendall's not gonna catch nothing today, so you gotta catch all the fish. That's what he said. I don't mean, you know, I don't.
He knows more than I do.
I mean, he looks like an honest fella, you know.
Is this Jack's fishing spot?
Jack, you wanna go to your fishing spot up front? Yeah. Fishing? Huh? Okay, we'll go ahead up front.
There's a bunch out there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of taters.
He's getting it now.
You wanna keep Kendall Gray busy?
Oh, he's going down.
There you go, that's good. Get him on in here, boy. There you go, bruh. That's a good eating size. Once we had plenty enough to cook for dinner, it was time to get the guys back for a po' boy lunch. Then we had to get our rest because the next day we really had our hands full. Extreme problems call for extreme measures. That's right. You know, the magnitude of the problem of the hog, we gotta match that. Get it, Monty. Get it, Monty.
Woo!
Bacon.
That's right. That's cool.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, as you can see here, this is a big area where they turned it into a big wallow. This is a wetland. We need these wetlands for protection from hurricanes, for habitat for deer, for rabbits, for everything that really needs it. But these hogs came in here, made this big old wallow, and that's the kind of destruction that we're trying to get them to stop doing. That's why we're hunting them like this.
Boy's big.
That's a big hog there.
Oh gosh, son.
Bring him up here. Good one. Be looking.
Be looking.
Yeah, be looking, baby. Another one. Oh my God.
Oh gosh.
Look at the cutters on
That
it.
guy's a tank. Need help? Bro.
Look at the cutters on it. Bring your camera. Keep him on that front deck. Oh my gosh.
How big you reckon he is?
Oh, he's probably around 250 or so.
250. Oh gosh. If that gets hold of you, you're in trouble.
Oh yeah. That'll hurt you there.
Gosh, and it's razor sharp on
Razor
there.
sharp.
We're able to knock down 18 hogs on the day, which is pretty good considering how high their adrenaline is running after being chased. And the buckshot we were shooting certainly had its limitations. But all in all, they couldn't really get away from the airboats. Waiting back for us at the marina was several folks who were going to take the meat to families in need. And now finally, it's time to get our butts in the kitchen. All right, we're going to do, what was it y'all told me y'all eat back home? Meat and gravy?
That's what Ethan said.
Yeah, meat and gravy was the Kentucky dish he said the po' boy reminded him of. We were going to do a po' boy, but since we've been eating po' boys the whole trip, let's lay off of that bread a little bit. We're going to do a Cajun rice and gravy. Cajuns used to grow a lot of rice around Cajun country, so everything was like you cook it with a meat and make a gravy and put it on rice. So that's what we're going to do, Cajun rice and gravy. Doesn't that look like just like a chicken thigh?
Yeah, it looks like a squirrel.
It looks like a
rabbit.
chicken thigh, yeah. So this is our Nutria. This is andouille sausage. It's a spiced sausage. If you're doing this at home, you just get you some smoked sausage. So no big deal. You don't have to have andouille. So let's get this seasoned up. I need garlic powder. You hit it. You do it.
Okay.
You do it. I want you to be able to
Everything?
do this at home. No. Yep.
Oh.
See? Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Step one, garlic.
Step one.
How much?
That'll work.
Okay.
Cajun seasoning. This one has salt already in it. A lot of them don't, so you don't need to go too heavy on that. All right, flip it over, do it again.
Flip it over.
Flip it over, do it again. So we went ahead and deboned it. That saves you the trouble of having to pull bones out. You do get a lot of flavor when you cook bone in, but I hate to take a bite and there's a piece of bone, so we deboned it beforehand. All right, we're gonna move over here. Are you familiar with one of these?
A pot.
A pot that is also a pressure cooker. Ooh. Mammy didn't show you a pressure cooker? Mammy don't have a pressure cooker? I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Yeah, this is a pressure cooker. It's, you know, now they got those new electronic ones that do all the things. This is the old school. Still the best. Still the best. Keep it old school. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll start searing this Nutria meat. And we'll do that. We're not gonna put it all in. We'll just put a little bit at a time so it doesn't overload the pot. Get it out, and then we'll do the next step. All right, you ready?
Ready. You tell me what to do.
All right, so that is what we call the Holy Trinity. Onions, bell pepper, celery. It looks like it might have a little bit of parsley or green onion in it too, but you know, not a trinity. It's a little bit more than that. Drop that all in. There you go. We don't have to cook these down long because the pressure cooker is going to take care of that for us. Grab me that chicken stock if you don't mind. So the reason I wanted to sear, you see all this brown stuff down there?
Yeah.
That's going to turn into a lot of flavor. So add me that, a little bit of chicken stock. All right, that'll do. Now we can start getting that off of the bottom. It's becoming part of the flavor now. Add me a little bit more, please. Crank up my heat. All right, that'll work. And we're just gonna get that off. See, it's becoming something totally new. And if you skip this part, it's okay. It's still gonna be good. It just adds a little bit of another layer of flavor. All right, let's come back in with the Nutria meat. Now this is the quick way to do it. Pressure cooker is the quick way. The old school way is slow and low in a cast iron pot. But we don't have time for all that. Okay. Hit the rest of the chicken stock in there. Looking good, looking good. I like it. Oh, look who's making an appearance. Put 3 in there.
1, 2.
All right, that's good, that's good. It was 3.
What does a
Oh,
bay
no,
leaf,
you're right. No,
what's
go
a
ahead.
bay
I'm
leaf
sorry.
do?
It just adds some flavor. It's not like really strong. It just kind of, just a little extra flavor. There you go.
One more?
Sure, why not? All right, there you go. And lastly, we need that sausage over there. All right, then on the old school, you gotta close it and it'll click. Once you hear that click, turn your heat up, put that on, and now we're waiting for that to start dancing. It's gonna do a little jig, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna turn the heat down once it starts jigging, because he's gonna jig heavy, and we want him to like just, you know, see like Jack? All right, so we're gonna turn him down once he starts jigging heavy, and we'll be like, all right, dude, you need to just bring it down a couple notches. All right, now you see how good that's hopping? We want to turn that down about halfway. You want him to just, like I said, right now he's partying hard. You want him to kind of take it easy. He's got a big day tomorrow. You know what I mean? That kind of party. You can't let him go. Then it might explode everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna test our tenderness. Oh yeah. I use a potato masher just to take like the big chunks like that and just break them down into like more of a shredded type deal. But look, it's break. Look how tender it is.
Yeah.
Look, it's falling apart. All right, now I made everything simple so Kendall could do this at home with his squirrels, his coons, whatever. We're gonna cheat a little bit. This is gravy mix. It's gonna give it that pretty color, thicken it up a little bit for us, add a little bit more flavor. All right, there's the finished product. Meat and gravy. Them old rats, boy. Them old rats. Everybody's gonna be coming down hunting rats now. Look at that. Huh? Huh?
Looks good to me.
Looks good to you. Just finish it off. Huh? Huh?
I'm gonna get both meat at once.
Good to me.
I'll take it. Not too bad at all. Welcome to my channel, Outside the Levees. I'm Jared Serenay, and today I'm hunting an invasive marsh rat called the Nutria. Nutria were brought to Louisiana many years ago as a large fur-bearing alternative to the muskrat. When fur trapping died down, Nutria populations exploded along our coast. This invasive species now wreaks havoc on the plant life that holds our marshes together. So we hunted them down, and then we went to the camp to cook them up in a gumbo. Now let's get it started. All right, we need something to eat at the camp tonight. We've got a species that is not only a nuisance for us, but also one that's abundant. It's called a Nutria. Down here, we just call it a Nutria. Cool thing is, there's really not many rules about how you can take them out. As I mentioned, they're a nuisance species. They wreak havoc on our coastal marshes here, chewing up roots for vital plants that keep our marsh together. So knowing that, our Wildlife and Fisheries Department gives us a lot of ways that we can hunt them. Today, we're gonna ride around in a boat and shoot them from the moving boat. Completely legal. Once again, this is not a game species. This is an invasive species that we need to take out of our marshes. We'll probably never fully win that battle, but we gotta do what we can. So me and Francois are about to get fired up, go ride around, see if we can find some Nutria. Get him.
A big one. It's a Boone and Crockett. It's a booner.
Oh, there's a bunch. Dude, it's a big old bunch of them. It's a big old... Look, there's one coming to the boat. Dude, there's so many of them. Hold on. Look at them all. Golly. Yeah, they're coming right down the ditch. This one here is coming right to us. All right.
Wiped out.
Dude, it's shooting them from the boat's not supposed to be that hard.
I know.
Huh? I don't want to take a bad shot. They seem to like these little, they seem to like the little ditches. I was looking at the damn ducks. Big one. I get a big one.
That's that big one you seen there.
When I said earlier that the Nutria are a problem in this marsh, so this is like a nice intermediate between freshwater and saltwater marsh that we have here. It's held together really well even after things like Hurricane Katrina. But here's one thing the Nutria did. So they have a trail that they walk. Okay, so this is their trail. So what they've done here is they wore this down, so now that's weakened. So if the tide happens to start running through here, you know, this is the bank. You want to protect that bank. So if they have a trail already here where the vegetation's already beat down, that's not good. Let's see if we could find where they eat up some of the roots and stuff. So this was all vegetation, okay? They ate it up. So now it's mud. So every bit of stuff, every bit of this marsh that we have is all precious. It's all valuable. I know that doesn't look like much, but you add that up across this whole span. I mean, you've seen how many Nutria we've already seen, and they're no good. So, what?
See them on the point?
On the
Walking the
point?
grass?
No, I don't.
They're swarming.
They're swarming. This is a great example here. So you see tall vegetation and then boom, it drops off. So Nutria came in here. You could see, look, they ate all this. They ate it. They ate that. And it's good, you know, they didn't eat it from the roots, so it could grow. But I was trying to find something where I could show y'all where they're eating the roots too. But I mean, it's certainly beat down, you know. It's definitely nice and beat down in here.
I ain't gonna be able to get to it. Alright, put me there, I'll try to walk. There he is. One more for the pot. All right, that was a good little hunt. Whew. There he is. Right there, that's his wake. Wait for him to come up. There he is. Got it. Yes, sir. Na. Yes, sir. All right, well, we had a great hunt. I mean, it doesn't get any more fun than that. Constant action, constant movement, shooting a lot, seeing a lot, and doing it all for a good cause. We're getting some of these guys out the marsh. We won't ever get them all. The more we can get, the better. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's no way these dudes are gonna eat that. We're gonna eat it. We're gonna eat it. So we're gonna get everything packed up. We're heading to the camp. Stick with us. It's gonna be a good time. All right, I know y'all probably don't believe me. You thought that I just wanted to shoot Nutrias for fun, and all the stuff I was telling you about protecting the coast and protecting the marsh was BS. So I had to come find some of my friends who are out here planting cypress trees, and they're gonna vouch for me. My friend Charlotte is here. I'm gonna let her explain some of the things that Nutria do that actually do hurt the marsh.
Yeah, for sure. So today we're wrapping up a cypress planting. Over the last 3 days, we're planting 450 total cypress along Violet Canal here. We're fortifying the marsh banks with these cypress so their root systems can kind of hold everything together. And Nutria suck because they eat the bark off the bottom of the fresh trees. So if these tree protectors weren't there, they'd basically just eat around the bottom there and basically just kill the young trees that we plant. So these protectors are to keep them from getting to the trees, and definitely the less Nutria the better, since they eat up all the young vegetation, and the vegetation is what keeps the marsh together and keeps erosion from happening. So
Now give me the lowdown on cypress trees. I see you're putting a cypress tree. I don't see cypress trees anywhere. Well, why do cypress trees?
Yeah, so cypress trees are now more viable in this area because of the closure of Mr. Go 10 years ago. So that brought a lot of salinity into the area, but now we can plant things here that are more freshwater plants. So cypress can tolerate a little bit of salt water, which is why they do so well throughout coastal Louisiana. But with this area becoming more fresh, now's a good time to get a lot more cypress in here and really rebuild this area that was decimated by Mr. Go mainly.
So we all got to do a little bit of what we can, huh?
Yes, exactly. Some of us hunt nutria, some of us plant trees, some do both.
Some do both, that's
yes.
right. So this little cypress tree, hopefully when I come back one day with my grandkids, will be a nice, big, flourishing tree, and we'll be shooting more nutria and hogs and things to help protect this tree and all of its little ones. But really, I'll put a link in the description below for Common Ground if y'all want to make a donation or see when they do more of these cypress tree plantings. I came and did it. It's super fun, a good way to get outdoors. If you're visiting New Orleans, they're always accommodating folks who are here in town for just a short while. So please go look the link below for Common Ground. Good folks doing good work. All right, now we're heading back to the launch. We're going to the camp and we're cooking nutria. All right, well, we at the camp. We got a whole camp full of kids, so y'all gonna hear them playing in the background, and guess what? That is what it is. We like to get our kids involved with this. We get them outdoors, we get them to the camp, and they here. All right, so I'm just gonna make a little camp gumbo. We spend most of the day on the water, then we have to come here, clean the nutrients, deal with kids, so we don't have a lot of time on our hands to make a roux from scratch. I'm rolling with Savoys. Don't judge me. Y'all know I can cook, so you know I can make a roux if I wanted to. We just don't have time. I'm gonna go, whenever I cook with this Magnolite, I don't know the exact quart, I forget what it is, but this size Magnolite is about a half a jar of roux. And I like a thick gumbo, so I'll probably put a little bit more than maybe most would, but I feel like if gumbo ain't thick, it ain't right. Now the thing about jar roux too, it's not just gonna like turn into roux when you get it out the jar and get it in the pot, you gotta add some oil. So I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. Yeah, see, it's already breaking down. All right, so that's your consistency you're looking for. Like I said, it's not plug and play. You do have to add oil. And if you get to a point where you feel like the roux is too loose and not, you know, we like to say the consistency of glue. If it's too loose and it seems too watery, go ahead and add a little bit more from the jar. All right, so what we did was we cranked up the heat a little bit. Got that roux really going good. Crank the heat back down. And now we're ready to drop our vegetables. It did darken up a little bit, and once we do this, it's gonna darken up some more. You ready, Pip?
Yeah.
This is my partner, Pip, right here. He's helping me tonight. Go ahead, start stirring, bro. All right, let's hit it with the rest. All right, that's all you, brother. Get it covered up. Get them all flat like that. All right, and we just want those vegetables now to cook down till they're soft. All right, we got our roux to the color we want. Show them the color, Pip. Nice and dark, like a dark gumbo. We heated up chicken stock. Rather than going with straight water, chicken stock's gonna give you another level of flavor. So we preheated it up, had it ready to go, and I'll start dropping it. Be careful, Pip. Don't want nobody to get burned here. All right, Pip, stir that up. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with some more, Pip. You ready? All right, we'll go with all of it now, Pip. Woo! All right, we pulled that off. All right, Pip. Crank up your heat when you drop this. You need to start breaking that roux down. Get stirred up good. All right, so for all the haters who say, I can't believe y'all are cooking that right now, look at that. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to tell me that doesn't very closely resemble a chicken quarter that you normally put in your gumbo. All right, so all we're gonna do is hit it with some Cajun seasoning. All right, so now I got a new helper. This is my partner Etienne. He's gonna keep it going for us. Help me out a little bit in the kitchen. I mean, look at it, look at it, look at it. Tell me that's not chicken. How are you gonna tell me that's not chicken? I know chicken. All right, so what we got here is actually, yeah, y'all gonna get a kick out of this. That's chopped up Nutria backstrap. You know, we quartered them out like you would a rabbit, so. All right, Etienne is how old?
11.
He's 11. And what did you shoot this year for the first time?
A deer.
He did. It was awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I was proud of him. Shot his first deer.
making Nutria gumbo at the camp. So this is fresh, raw green onion sausage. I know y'all don't normally put that in y'all gumbo. What y'all put? Andouille smoked sausage. I know y'all don't normally put this, but y'all about to learn something. All right, we're gonna drop that in. We're just gonna poach it. Drop it in and poach it. We don't need it to cook. Let's crank some heat up because we're putting a lot of stuff in. Sausage, we're gonna go about 3 to 5 minutes. Really, we're not trying to cook that entirely. We just want to poach so that it's easier to deal with and chop up when we pull it out. All right, I'll let my fresh green onion sausage go for about 5 minutes. Now I'm gonna drop the sausage y'all are used to seeing, the smoked andouille. Okay. I'll use the same plate to put my fresh green onion on. Once again, we're gonna cut this up to put it back in, but if you had done that before, it would have just made a mess. So we pulled it out, let it cool down, and then slice it into these chunks here that are gonna go back into the gumbo. So Pip's gonna help me drop it back in. His brother got to shoot his first deer, but Pip got to shoot his first hog this year, huh, bro? So now at this point, we've done really all we need to do to get the gumbo mostly on its way. We'll get it going, crank up the heat, get it rolling a little bit, then turn it down to a simmer. We're gonna go light a bonfire. It's gonna be a couple hours, but that's gumbo, you know? That's why we went with the jar roux instead of starting our own roux, because this stuff doesn't happen quickly. It's gumbo. Now, as with any time I put something bone into a gumbo, whether it be chicken, duck, tonight it's Nutria, I want to pull it out at some point. It's been about an hour and 15 minutes. I don't want to just leave it in there with the bones on, because eventually once it slips off the bone, you'll have bones all in your gumbo. So I do like to go ahead and pull it out at some point. So as you can see, that's a front leg from a Nutria. It's chicken. I mean, look at the consistency and color of that. It's chicken. So let's get all our Nutria out. We'll let it cool down, and then we'll shred it from the bone, get it back in the gumbo, and we'll have no more bones left in our gumbo. And in about another 35 minutes, we'll have some edible gumbo. All right, there it is. We shredded the Nutria off the bone. I mean, you can't tell me that don't look like chicken quarters after you cook them in gumbo for a while. Heavenly, heavenly goodness. And we'll drop it back in. And that's it, folks. I mean, from here, just a matter of letting it cook down about another 30 minutes, and that'll be your gumbo. And we're about 85% done now. This is the point where I like to drop in my green onions. If you drop them in too early, they cook down to nothing. They just don't look as pretty. So let's drop them in now. In about 15 minutes, we'll be ready to eat some gumbo by the fire. All right, and there it is, folks. Y'all seen us hunt these Nutria? Get a good scoop of it. Like it was meant to be. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. We got plenty more coming, and we'll see y'all soon. We're going into the jungle. All right, it's hunting season. That's what I'm out here doing. Getting me a little spot ready to hunt some deer and some hogs, so check it out. I did not anticipate it to be this flooded, so I got me a camera right here, and I wasn't able to dump my corn, so I just stuck the bucket right here. Hopefully something walking by. Looks like there's a trail right here. Walk on by, smell that delicious apple flavored corn, have a bite, and we'll see what we got coming through. But just a nice cattail marsh, but it should dry out as that tide goes back down. As it becomes winter, it'll dry out real good in here, but let's get it set now and see what we got in here. Found me a lucky decoy here. Got a little bit of water, but not too bad. Not a bad one. So it didn't take long for the deer to find the bucket with the corn, and I would imagine in the marsh there's just not a lot of quality food, and what eventually showed up was a pretty nice marsh buck, about a 7-point, really nice deer, and he really was into that corn. He wanted to come to it. He was coming every day, really. He wanted to come and eat all of it that he could, and you could see he would take any chance, but unfortunately the tide came up and really, I guess, washed away what little corn was left, and you could see these deer here are looking for something to eat in that water. Here's the marsh buck again. He came to check for his bucket, but it's all gone, so he's gonna have to make a decision if he wants to stick around for a while or get out of the marsh and go find food somewhere else. So there he is, being pretty persistent, looking for his corn, but I think the tide just came up way too much and those deer had to leave the marsh and come back inside the levees.
All right, and since my channel is called Outside the Levees, I'm on the levee, and we want to protect this levee from hogs, because hogs will root up the whole levee, make big old holes in it, make the levee weaker. So we're going to put a little bait out and see if we can get on some hogs as well.
So it didn't take the hogs long at all. They typically already come out onto a levee at night. It's a great place for them to come out, root up the ground, dig up for worms, and if there's oak trees growing along the levee or whatever it is, they can eat the acorns. So we know that's already a popular place for pigs at night. So what I'm trying to do here is get them used to coming to one spot so that we can either hunt them with a thermal or night vision, or maybe even put a trap in that area. But as you can see, super effective. They love coming out onto the levee, and let's just hope that they continue coming to this spot so that we can hunt them at a later time.
Alright, so I went ahead and made also a rabbit hunting lane. So we got tall grass here, dogs can work, rabbits shoot across, and you can shoot your rabbits. All right, this is a good sign, folks. This is a good sign. See, that's from squirrels. That's from squirrels cutting those acorns, but looks like there's a good acorn crop. You can see holes all over the ground, shells all over the ground, and that's what we like to see this time of year. I'm right here underneath a big oak tree. That should be pretty good. I can smell hogs. I can smell it. You know, whenever you get a good wind burst and there's hogs around, you could smell them. Look, they've been rooting right here. See, they got all this rooted up. I bet you they've been all up and down this lane here. Yep, look, see, they're rooting all around here. All right, well, let's back on out, get out of here, let it rest. Hopefully we'll be getting hogs on camera soon.
Didn't take long at all to start getting action at this spot either. Definitely a few deer, but lots and lots of hogs. This spot happened to be just a natural funnel for the hogs to cross through. So the bad thing is, I mean, they're 100% nocturnal. Like, you would get a few deer during the daytime, but as far as a hog, you will not get one until complete nightfall, not even at sunset. So that makes them really hard to hunt. So I decided, hey, let's go ahead and start putting some traps in.
All right, y'all, it's time to go get them. So these are 4x8 panel traps with a guillotine door. Picked them up at my boat in Mississippi, drove them to Louisiana, and they gone catch hogs, y'all. Good. All right, y'all, well, right on cue, right where I wanted to put it. Them hogs have been rooting up in here. All right, so I'm gonna get that door up. Up some more bait. Okay, there we go. All right, good to go. Just need them to come and get it.
So we had success within the first couple nights. This group of 4 pigs came in and, you know, they fed on the corn for a while. You could see Mama in the background. And when the trap door fell, we were able to get 2 of them. I came and got those out. We cooked them up, made a video. And then a couple nights later, after this goofy possum was done feeding in there, the other 2 came back. And one of them went in, and eventually the other went in, and we caught them both. So that was all 4 of those we caught. You know, folks think that, oh, well, you know, you're not gonna be able to catch that many. Well, you just have to be persistent. We out here in the woods. We back with the hog traps. The trap I'm fixing to go check right now, the camera must be out on. I switched the cards. I don't think it liked the card I put in, so I don't know if we got something or not. This is the one that the 3 coons have been in every night, every time I put it out. Got my buddy Delane with me.
What's up, people?
And we're gonna go, let's go check this trap. We might have something. I honestly don't know. And then if we don't, we'll go ahead and rebait it either way. So yeah, folks, we're just gonna keep on setting these traps, keep on checking them, keep on catching pigs. All right, y'all, the raccoons got me again. So D just came up with a good idea. In order to catch them all, I'm gonna bring some chicken wire, something I can put around the whole trap, and make it to where we actually will catch the coons in it. So that's a bummer. This is in a good spot too, but I can't keep it open long enough to get a hog in it because the raccoons keep getting in it. So we don't even need to pre-mix it. We'll just dump some corn and dump some of this on top of it. That's the corn there. I'll set it one last time so we get lucky. You see the hooks right there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, that's good. Dump the rest of the Kool-Aid on it. I don't want to keep feeding coons either. Just kind of hoping we get lucky at this point and maybe a hog will find it before, but alright, so that's that. Alright, we'll set it one more time. If you want to raise the door, so alright folks, we well, like I said, I don't want to overbait it because right now it's just coons are coming in causing a problem, but we need to get them 3 coons out of here because they keep messing with the trap. What we got? A little black pig. Alright. Oh yeah, perfect size, boy. Look at that. Perfect size pigs. That's the ones you want to eat right there, my friend. Y'all enjoying y'all day? Probably not, huh? Probably not. Not a good day for y'all. Not the best day, is it? Hot too, huh? Yeah, you a pretty looking pig, boy, with your black and white. All right, well, go get the gun. All right, D-Man, I'll let you do the honors. This is my 22 mag, y'all. Oh, you have to cock the hammer. It's got a bullet in the chamber, but you gotta cock the hammer.
So just one in the head?
Yep, I'll try to get close and get mad at you, bro.
I know.
All
right, y'all, we got the bacon. Real good. All right, I'm gonna bait this one back up. Jack, my son, wants to come. So we'll go ahead and bait this one for him. All right. The dark corn syrup. A little bit more. Okay. Some of the maple syrup, maple flavored syrup. You know that ain't real maple syrup. Kool-Aid, the great value Kool-Aid. Get in there and mix it. Alright, that needed to come out anyway. Alright folks, me and Delane's gonna get back to the house, clean up these 2 pigs, and hopefully we'll be seeing y'all in a couple more days when we catch some more. Alright folks, we got some of that hog cleaned up. I got it cubed up here, and we're gonna be doing a shortcut gumbo. I've got to make a gumbo real fast, and it can be done and it can be good. Don't let anybody tell you any different. So we got our pork. I got some Conica smoked sausage, one of my favorite smoked sausages on the planet. So right now I'm just gonna get this pork seasoned up and get it into a pressure cooker. That's how we're gonna make this gumbo real quick. Make it easy, make it simple, but it's gonna be phenomenal. So don't let anybody tell you different. Let's get started. All right, real simple, real easy. We're gonna go in with some garlic powder. And some Cajun seasoning. Mix that up. Hit it one more time with some garlic powder and some Cajun seasoning. That's it. That's all you need right there. All right, so I got my pressure cooker warmed up, got some oil in it. We want to go ahead and sear. Just gonna do a little bit at a time, so that's about half. All right, got my pork seared. It's not done, it's just seared. It's gonna go back in. But now we gotta go ahead and drop our onions, bell pepper, and celery. That in there. Then we're gonna add some stock so we can get the goodies off the bottom. Okay, that's beef stock. We're gonna wind up adding the whole thing, but for now, we just need a little bit to get in there. Get everything up off the bottom, get all of them flavors kicking together. All right, we'll let that cook a second. Cook them onions down a little bit. All right, and once them onions cook down a little bit, we'll go ahead and add our meat back in, like so. Start adding my beef stock. Once we get all that in there, we'll get our pressure cooker closed up till it snaps. I'll get my little topper on, and then we'll wait for that to come up, and once this guy starts dancing, we'll turn our heat down halfway. All right, and once it gets moving like this, I turn it down to a medium heat and cook it for about 25 minutes. All right, y'all, while that cooks, I'm gonna go ahead and put together the potato salad. Got a secret special ingredient on this one. A couple scoops of mayo. We'll go with some Cajun seasoning. And we'll go with some salt and pepper. We'll go with some of that onion, bell pepper, and celery mix as well. Okay, just gonna do a light mash push just to get that stuff going. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna add one more scoop of mayo. And then the secret ingredient, Louisiana crawfish tails. That's right, crawfish tails go in your potato salad.
And that is the finished product with some crawfish tails and potato salad, the perfect side dish to a quick and easy gumbo. All right, look how beautiful and tender that is, just breaking apart. Let's go ahead and get all those pieces out. All right, now that we got that out, let's go ahead and add a couple tablespoons of roux. And we want to crank our heat up and let that start boiling. All right, I'm also going to add a couple cups of water. Go ahead and add some salt, pepper, and spice. Add some garlic and some Cajun seasoning. Gonna add a couple bay leaves. All right, and now we're just waiting on that roux to break down and thicken the pot up. All right, now that that roux has broken up and thickened up the gumbo, I'm gonna add my smoked sausage. That's all my conica. I just kind of cut it up in pieces about like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add all of my wild pork back in. I shredded it, and now it's ready for the gumbo. It breaks up real easy when you cook it in that pressure cooker. And that is it. We're just gonna let that cook down now. All right, that's that little quick and easy gumbo. Smelling good, smelling up the whole house. Man, that's gonna be good. All right, y'all, there's that gumbo and the potato salad. We get a nice big scoop of pig meat. I mean, it tastes like it was made from scratch to me. I know I'm a little bit biased, some of the Conica smoked sausage. Follow that right up with the crawfish potato salad. What about some dip sausage? What is it, cheese and bacon? That's a good little South Louisiana meal. Nothing left to do, but go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and we'll see y'all on the next one. All right, y'all, welcome back to Outside the Levees. I'm your host, Jared Serenay, and today we got some machinery on board with us. We got some airboats. Airboats can be a pretty key deal here because we're going into our marshes, which are inundated with wild hogs. For whatever reason, those hogs, once they got in these marshes, they really started to thrive. They've kind of taken over. They do a lot of damage, a lot of rooting to an already fragile ecosystem. So we're gonna go put some pressure on them. We got 2 boats with some really experienced drivers. We're gonna be safe, we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna put some meat in the boat. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let's get right into it. Down there and check him out. Look at that one, y'all. Look at the cutters. Bruh! Bruh! not even 5 minutes. Yeah, right. Yes, indeed. So the other boat got 2 while we were chasing 1, so now the grand total is 3. We're gonna just keep on going though. They're really pushed up on these ridges. I think that's because the water's a little bit higher in the marsh today, so they're on the ridges to get away from some of the higher water. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep riding these ridges. Every time we jump one, we're gonna chase it down. If it gets away, he did a pretty dang good job. So let's go get some more. All right, folks, so what just happened was we were down this ridge and we jumped that whole little herd of pigs. That was, I don't know, about 8 of them. And they came and then they turned from the ridge into this cane patch. And that's when Jay drove the boat right into the patch. Brandon said pigs came running out everywhere. We were able to pick off 2. There's one of them. And we got to go look for the other one. We stopped doing a little airboat work at the moment. It happens on airboats, you know. So, yeah, we having a good hunt so far. All right, y'all, Steven's boat is back up and going. We got 1 hog, the rest of them are waiting on us. Let's go find them. You ready, Jay?
Yeah, man.
Driver today, y'all. Jay doing a phenomenal job. Jay does not like a hog.
That's your briar. That's all briars.
No. Yeah.
There she is, a big old sow. It's taking a lot of shots to get them down. Their adrenaline is pumping so heavy. But there she is. And we're not even really hunting anymore. We're kind of heading back. But we keep seeing them. We gotta shoot them. All right, y'all, here's the final tally. We wound up getting 15 wild hogs on the day today. Great airboat driving. The shooting, it's a lot harder than you think, but we got them down no matter what. Look at that, folks. All the meat is going to folks who wanted it. None of it's gonna go to waste. So we appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to Brandon and Heavy and Steve for coming with the boats. Look at that, huh? Meat on the ground. Now, we gotta get our butts in the kitchen. We'll see y'all in there. All right, y'all, this is Clark. He watches the channel. We've been in touch a little bit. He needed some hogs, so we took care of him.
Appreciate it, Jared.
Let's see how you're gonna load it up in there. Clark's got him a cool, what is that, a Fiat?
Yeah.
He's got a cool little Fiat here.
My girlfriend's car.
That's all good. Oh, Lord, don't let her see, don't let your poor girlfriend see this. She's gonna kill both of us, Clark. Oh, there you go. Smart thinking. Look at this guy.
You got my beagle on there.
Look at this guy. He got through, got the beagle. What do you think about this? We could have used you out there today, barking at these hogs. If you ever wondered how you load a hog up into a Fiat, that's how you do it. Good job,
Boxed
Clark.
up perfectly.
All right, man. Enjoy it, brother. All right, buddy. Have a good one. All right, folks, we got them hogs cleaned up. All that meat went to several different families. I had people coming from as far as an hour and a half away to come pick up hogs. So don't worry, nothing went to waste and nothing's going to waste in this house. We got some hog cleaned up. Now, the best way I've found to cook hog meat 99% of the time is in a pressure cooker. It is super lean. It will get tough. It will get dry. There's only so many things you can do with it, so we're doing a pressure cooker jambalaya. If you go back about 2 videos ago, I did a hog dog hunt where we caught the hogs with dogs, and I showed y'all how I do my pressure cooker gumbo. So today I'm doing my pressure cooker jambalaya. So we got our hog meat. Let's get it seasoned up. Let's get it in there, and let's get cooking. All right, so for our seasoning, we're doing some garlic powder. Some Cajun seasoning with a lot of herbs. And some kosher salt. And we do that on both sides. All right, so next thing we want to do is start searing that meat. We got, about a tablespoon or so of oil down in there. Can't really do this all at once. About like that. All right, and that's, about all we really need. Just some sear, just so we're not dropping it in there without a sear. Go ahead and get that out and get your next batch in. All right, now that we got our meat out, let's go ahead and drop in our onion, bell pepper, and celery. That should be about 1 onion, 1 bell pepper, and 3 sticks of celery, somewhere in that neighborhood. I buy mine pre-chopped when I'm filming just to cut down on the time it takes. Because this stuff can be a grind, y'all. It ain't all fun and games, I promise you that. So for a pot this size, I'm using about 2/3 of this container. I like to keep some in the freezer on hand, just for when I'm cooking or if I need extra or whatever. All right, when that's done, I'm coming in with 4 cups of chicken stock. Measure them out. All right, crank that heat up. And we're gonna go ahead and drop all your meat back in. Get all that good meat juice in there, huh? There we go. All right. All right, so snap your lid on, drop on your topper, and wait for it to start shaking a good bit. All right, and I got it down to a medium heat, and we'll do that for about 25 minutes total. All right, got it all done. That pork is now good and tender. We're gonna break it up using the potato masher. Just need to get that all broke up. See, it's starting to break up real easy. It's nice and tender. Look how good. Oh my goodness. All right, that's what you got. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more garlic powder. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. We're gonna add some Cajun seasoning. Add some bay leaf. Add 2 cups of rice. Stir that all up. Then I add about 3 cups of smoked sausage, maybe 2.5 cups, somewhere in there. Crank my heat up. I need that to get some heat to it. I'm gonna even give that a little taste test, make sure it's where I want it. All right, once you get that boiling pretty good like that, go ahead and turn your heat down to a low. And cover it up and let that go for 20 minutes. All right, folks, I went about an extra 5 minutes after my 20 minutes, and there it is. That's exactly what you want to see with your jambalaya. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so good. Oh, yeah, you're right. Look at that jambalaya, huh? Man, them hogs are gonna get it. I'm gonna keep on hunting them. I want to do a lot more hog videos. So if you want me to do a lot more hog videos, let me know. But guess what? I'm gonna do them anyway. I'm just gonna be honest. Oh my goodness, so good. So if you want to eat some wild hog yourself, I do have a cool opportunity coming up I want to tell you about. It's going to be a meet and greet for Outside the Levees at the Cook-Off for the Coast in Miro, Louisiana. That's coming up on February 24th, 2024. If you go on my Facebook page, Outside the Levees, I'll have plenty of info on that. I'm going to have a little booth set up there so y'all can stop by, say hello, get you something good to eat. And the best thing is, it is free. It's 100% a wild game and fish cook-off. So they're gonna have everything from shrimp to nutria to hogs, probably some redfish, some catfish. Who knows? It's gotta come from the wild, and it's gonna be there at Cook-Off for the Coast on February 24th. I hope to see y'all there. Come by, say hello, let's talk fishing, let's talk hunting. Let's talk about how we're gonna hunt more of these hogs. I'll see y'all out there, but hey, I gotta go finish this bowl. This is way too good. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all every single time. All right, y'all. Welcome back to Outside the Levees. I'm Jared Serenay. I'm down here in South Louisiana, and I got my buddy Mr. Steve with me today, and we're doing some population control on some nutria rats. And the fun part of it is we got some lever action guns. We're gonna be shooting them with some 22s. We got a fun day ahead of us. We're so excited to have y'all with us. Let's go have some fun. There he is. A little bit low. Got him that time. Woo! Man. I've got another one right there. Go ahead and pop him. Got him that time. All right, uno más. That is one, yeah, that's one. All right, hold on. They all huddled up together. Cool. All right, we're off to a great start. I mean, it's great for us as hunters. It's not the best thing for the marsh that they got this many, but we're working on them. Yes, sir. There you go, buddy. Not too bad.
Tell you what, they've been eating good.
Yeah, you could tell they got it mowed down. So y'all see a bunch of them?
Oh yeah, we see plenty.
Can you notice a difference in the marsh?
Oh yeah, from the beginning of the hunting season till the end, they wiped out every piece of vegetation out here. You could see it from day to day. You
Yeah.
come out the next day, and just spots, all the vegetation's laid down. They eat the roots.
There's another one.
They eat the roots. Oh, he's on the other side. That looks
Yeah,
nice.
we'll hit him on the
Get
way
to
out.
him.
We'll hit him on the way
Yeah.
out. But yeah, I mean, to me, it looks like they got it eaten down here.
Oh yeah, they got it eat down to the ground, and then some of the taller vegetation that was right along the shoreline, they'll eat the roots, and it just falls over.
Right.
And then that's what helps. That when you don't have the vegetation, the root system to hold the mud and the dirt, that's what causes erosion. They a big cause of coastal erosion.
All right, let's go get some more.
3, 4.
Huh. Golly. Got your pick. Oh my goodness, look at him. Stone that one. We'll just pick him up on the way out. Got that one. Get you one more. Alright, I need back up. That one got him. That didn't take long to go through them shells. Man, you must be just like I mean, it's gotta be just inches or an inch off. Man, I mean, they just get inches. Oh my gosh, look at all of them. 4, 5, 6, 7. There he is, get him in the water. I don't want to shoot across. Get him. Got it. Get him. Cold. Got a little group of them up there. Get him.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out. Oh, you out. All right, so I'm shooting a 22 LR. This is a Henry lever action, and Mr. Steve's shooting the 22 mag. And it's a challenge, you know. There's some shots where you just maybe an inch off, like it's, you know, it's crazy. Normally we would do this with shotguns, but we wanted to make it challenging, and this is great practice for shooting iron sights, which you don't really, there's really not much else that you hunt that you're gonna get this much practice with, you know. Squirrels, all that, there's just not enough of it, enough shooting to get this kind of practice in. So it's allowing us to get some really good practice with the iron sights. You want to be a good shot, come down to Louisiana and hunt Nutria. You'll learn how to shoot pretty quick, because we got a bunch of them. Now, not all areas of the marsh have this many. This area just happens to have a lot. I think the type of vegetation has to do with it. They just get in areas and populate it and make it home until you either come put some pressure on them or hurricane washes them away. There he is, y'all. Big old Nutria. All right.
One more.
Okay.
Right off the front.
Yep. Right here on the right, huh? Oh, here's one right here.
This is hard if you just step on the grass. Now there's a little ditch right here. Don't go in the ditch, just step on the grass.
All right. I see the grass. Oh, there he is. Well, that's like a house right there.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's see. Oh, there goes the little baby. Oh, you lucky.
Right on your right. Another little one right there.
Got him. Go down.
This little patch, this patch of grass on your right there.
Uh-huh.
There'll be a small one in there.
All right. One,
You got
two.
another big one right in front of you that's dead.
Where at?
Walk straight.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
It's just to your right. The grass is moved.
All right. Come here. Huh? Look at that shot.
Yeah.
That's a squirrel right there. That's a squirrel shot. All right.
I almost brought the other one with the scope.
Yeah, I heard stories of people getting bit, man. Them things are nasty. Alright, y'all, we have worked on them pretty good. And we still have to go all the way back out. You just smoked one. We'll finish him. All right, that was a productive walk. We put a little dent in them. That was the shot of the day. Oh, throwing that one. He ain't coming back up from that. Boy, that's a stack.
Yep, that's
we probably got a couple 100 pounds right there.
got a good bit.
Golly.
All right, well, all this brown ribbon grass that's cut, that's the Nutria rats cutting and eating the roots of this ribbon grass. And that's what causes the erosion, because they destabilizing the grass, and the grass roots is what holds the mud. So when the Nutria rats are eating all of it, that's what causes the major cause of erosion in this marsh. Because then the water just washes in and out, and there's nothing to hold the dirt in place.
Yeah, you could see, I mean, all the tops, everything is bit off.
Yep. All that grass laying down, dead stuff, is where the Nutria rats have been eaten.
No bueno. Got your pick there. Aim low on that one. I know for sure that one shoots high. Got it. Did you get that one too? Got it. You hit him. There he is. That's him? Yeah. Oh, there he comes. He's coming out, man. day on too, boy. Perfect.
All right, last one. That's the massive pile. We got at least 40, huh?
Oh, I'd say at least, yes.
Yeah. We got at least 40 of them. Been out here maybe an hour and a half. Trying to put a little dent in them. I don't know if we did, but that's what it is, folks. Working on Nutrats. We got our target practice in. All right, y'all. Well, we got 35 of them. It felt like a heck lot more than that, but that's not bad for an hour and a half of hunting. And if you want to see how we cook them, I'm not going to cook one in this video, but I've got other videos here so that you can see how we cook them. If you want to eat them, these we're just doing population control today. We're not going to cook any. But if you want to see some of that, here it is. Once again, we always appreciate y'all, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, folks, we are fueling her up. We gonna do some population control today on some wild hogs. We did this last year. If you're not familiar with my channel, it's called Outside the Levees. We do all sorts of hunting and fishing and even some cooking. But last year we went into the marshes and we took out some feral hogs, which kind of, they're really destructive. They're a problem animal. They get out in the wetlands and they populate and populate and populate. The problem is they're very hungry, so they root things up. Well, Louisiana's wetlands are very fragile. So what'll happen is feral hogs can take areas of wetlands and then turn them into open water by uprooting them and causing trails and damage and that kind of thing. So what we're gonna go do today is take some feral hogs out of the wetlands here in Louisiana. You're along for the ride. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be safe. And I've got the guys that you're gonna wanna go do this with. That was one of the biggest questions I had is, how can I go do that? We're gonna show you how they do it and how you can do it yourself. All right, we got Captain Zach here. You ready, bro?
Yes, sir.
So tell us about the area we're going.
There we're going. We've owned and property's been in my family for 30 years, and it's overrun by pigs. So we do try and do this from January, December to February. Try and thin them out.
So you take customers to do this?
Yes, sir. Yep.
And how can someone get in touch with you, contact
They
you?
can check out our Facebook page. Our phone number is on the Facebook page, on the website, Instagram. We got it all. So.
But this stuff is no fun, right? Like no one.
No, not at all. Ride around the airboat and shoot stuff.
Have you seen areas of this marsh we're going into that have been opened up by pigs?
Yes, absolutely. They got a prime example right there. That was done in 2 days. Right there.
Let's go check it out. All right, so prime example, folks. Here you have I don't know what kind of grass that is. It looks like maybe cut grass or something. But you had an area where grass could grow, and then boom, pigs come in and clear it out. So as they do that over and over and over again, it creates more open areas where we need these grasses. We need all this stuff.
And they have no natural predators.
Right.
None.
Right.
Just us.
Just us. And an airboat. All right, now one of the other big questions I got is what rounds are we using? And we're using double-aught buckshot. This has multiple pellets in here, so that when we shoot, there's a pattern of pellet. And the reason we're doing that is because everything's moving. The boat's moving, the pigs are moving, the gun's moving. As we're doing everything, a single shot rifle or slug tends to be a little bit trickier. Yes, it has more knockdown power than this does, but you're probably gonna miss a little bit more because of all the variables that go into it. Now these guys have it really set up. This is a 12 gauge shotgun, semi-automatic, but they've got the extended magazine tubes on here. So we're gonna put 10 loads in here, which is great because what I've noticed is that as the boat is chasing the pig is full of adrenaline. You may have a shot that connects, but pigs have lots of armor here. It's really hard to put them down on that first shot, so we got 10. We're gonna put all 10 if needed. Let's go find out.
at the cutters on that one, boy. That ain't no joke.
He wouldn't drop.
Hey, that was 2 at point blank.
He wouldn't drop.
2, son. You shot him twice point blank.
They tough.
That is insane, dude.
1, 2. He big. The other one's over there.
Ooh, that's a big one. All right, folks, that did not take long. 2 boars. I mean, look, all shot up. Probably took about 7 shots on this one, another 7 on that one. So you see what I'm talking about when I was talking about how many times you have to shoot them. Their adrenaline's rolling, and they have a big shield here. So even when you're hitting them, you gotta really put the shot where it needs to be. Big old cutters on him, boy. I know.
Look at the.
I know, you can see. You see the holes in him.
It is tough.
They so tough. Isn't that
This
crazy?
one got shot in the jugular and then kept running. Then I had to put a head
You
shot
shot
on
him 2 times at point blank, twice, and he was still moving.
Yep.
Like he wasn't, you know. But that's crazy, dude. So yeah, this is just a nice little wetlands, folks. This is a you know, habitat for deer, for ducks, for rabbits, all sorts of native wildlife. And of course, hogs are a part of our ecosystem now. We're not getting rid of them altogether, but if you gave them a chance, they would just take this over. Not much else would be able to use it. So as you can see, look, this is all hog rooting. I mean, we shot them where they're rooting. You know, you could see how bad they just root things up. All right, well, that's 2 down. Let's go get some more. Population control, baby. All right, we're gonna drop them here so the weight isn't in the boat. These boats operate best with, you know, as little weight as possible. So we'll drop them here and come back and get them on the way out. I gotta go to work. Tell you what, it's softer in here than I thought it would be. Like they sink.
Oh yeah.
Like out there, it's harder prairie.
Yeah.
It's more like float on.
Yeah, like he sunk as soon as we dropped it. Damn, it's so. Wow, look at that. That is crazy. I did not expect it to be like that.
You know, where's that gas at?
One more, y'all. So far we got 3 boars, which are the male, and they roam. They're big roamers. They just go and go and go, and they're concerned with 2 things: eating and finding females. And it's a year-round thing. Like certain animals only breed for a certain time of year, but these animals breed all year long. So we've taken 3 breeding males out, We've yet to see any females with any little ones, but I bet they're not far away. Dude, I've been looking at that. I've been looking over here the whole time too. Ooh, that sucker looks mean. You don't want to meet him in a dark alley.
I'm gonna roll him that way.
That's crazy, dude. It's crazy because I was watching this little spot as we were coming around. I didn't see any, and he all of a sudden tapped me. Boom. Came up on and had to shoot that one 4 times. That's 4 connecting shots to finally put them down. These things are tough. You could see why they're surviving out here. And you can see like why this is such a big task. But we got the guys. We told y'all we got the guys for y'all to come do this with. Please come see them. They'll be doing it, what, till about the end of February?
Yeah.
So book it now. Give them a call. Book it now. Get on it. It's the hunt of a lifetime. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be well worth doing, I promise. Come see these folks. Too fun. All pig damage right here. Crazy. Unbelievable. You get him a shotgun in his hands, he ain't quitting. He ain't quitting till it's empty. That happened fast. Woo, man, I don't know how you seen those, brother.
I saw it, they just rooted right there.
Yeah.
Right around that tree, they were fresh.
Damn.
What?
Alright, so what we
had that
doing?
park job on camera.
Where they at? Right behind us.
I could have got you any closer.
Alright, let's see.
Well, he does have the waders on. Hey, take the rope.
Still don't see him. Where they at? Directly behind.
Right here and right there.
Alright. Oh, I see him. Alright, so far so good. So far so good.
You can tie it to that lane.
Alright. I'm gonna get to him.
I mean, once we got
Here,
to
take
these
this
tree roots,
off.
now you should be good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I thought that before when I seen trees, but
Huh?
I said I thought that the first time I saw trees, but it was so soft I couldn't believe it. That first or that second pig we got. All right. Oh. Oh. Going deeper. All right. All right, I see one. I see two. All right, I see them both. All right. It's good. It has a bottom. I'm wearing one. All right. All right. Okay. It has a bottom. It's just certain spots it might take you a little while to get to it. All right, I at least got this one out its original suction. Now I'm in a suction. This is the eater right here. All right. That's actually a little boar.
Hey, y'all get back to the boat. Give me that.
All right. Almost out, boys. That is the muddiest pig. All right, come on, you rascal. There he goes. Can't complain there. Those were two bonus ones. Whew, first sow all day. And she's a heifer. She is a heifer.
1, 2, 3. Oh my God.
Where's them other ones we got to pick up at?
Huh? Over there. I'm gonna come out this way.
Okay. All right. All right, that's the final tally. We got 6 total, all good, mature size, breeding size hogs. 5 of them were boars, 1 of them was a sow. All taken out the marsh. So hopefully that's cutting down on the population a little bit. And like I said, you have fun doing it. You got the machine for it, got the guide for it. Come see them. There they are. All right, y'all, well, that's gonna wrap it up. Just an action-packed hunt. Stay tuned for the hunting season. If you're not someone who watches often, go ahead and subscribe. I do lots of stuff like this that you may be interested in. If you're one of my old-time followers, folks who have been around for a while, y'all know it's fixing to get real busy. We're gonna do more hog hunts, more nutria hunts, and then roll into crawfish season. So just have fun watching these videos, and I appreciate y'all for watching it. See you on the next one.